Hi everybody, and a very warm welcome to Susannah's Kitchen, wishing you a very Merry Christmas. And thank you for choosing to click on this video. So we make everything in the Ninja Foodi here, and Christmas is no exception. Of course, I don't expect you to be making a whole Christmas dinner for like 10 people using just one Ninja Foodi, but these recipes aren't just for Christmas Day. These recipes are for the full festive season. So I've got you covered with everything from party nibbles, starters, main courses, desserts, drinks. I've got the full works going on this December, so I really hope you enjoy these videos. Don't forget to give me a like below and subscribe to my channel as well. So today's recipe is an exclusive cookbook recipe. I've got a brand new Christmas cookbook that I have just released over on my website, which is www.susannahskitchen.uk. So go over there and grab yourself a copy. Now you don't need to worry about saving this video for today's recipe because there'll be a QR code in the cookbook which will link back if you do want to watch the recipe video again. And all my recipes are super achievable and of course really delicious. So I hope you enjoyed today's Ninja Foodi recipe. Let's go and start cooking. To make my chicken liver parfait with a gorgeous cranberry butter on top, we start off on sear and saute and add in our butter. Into our butter, we are going to fry our onion or shallot, whichever one you want to use. For flavour, I'm going to add a bay leaf and also some thyme. And we want to soften this. We're not trying to brown it, we're just softening it. So you don't want to be on too high a heat. Now we want to add some nutmeg and some ground allspice as well. Now we crush in some garlic. That is smelling really, really nice. Now we can put in our chicken livers. And we want to cook these for sort of 2 to 3 minutes on quite a high heat. And once you're happy with the cooking of your livers, then you want to add in your brandy and Madeira. And you want to literally cook this on your full heat. I've now transferred that into my blender and I want to season generously with some black pepper and then also some salt as well. I've got rid of the bay leaf that was in there, and if your thyme is quite woody, then get rid of that as well. To blend this the best that you can, it is quite tricky in your blender. Try and sort of push it down, blend again, push it down, blend again, because it will go, it just takes a bit of time. So now with the motor running, I'm going to pour in my melted butter. The last thing that we need to add in is some double cream. Now this is going to give us a really good richness in here. And just blend again very, very briefly. Now what I'm going to do is get that out of the blender and I'm going to push this through a sieve to make sure that we've got no lumps and that it is really fine and silky. I've got my chicken liver parfait now just cooling in this little pot, so it's just an airtight container that I can keep in the fridge. I now want to make my cranberry butter. Now we want to melt this butter on an extremely low heat. So just be patient and just heat it until it melts in a saucepan. Of course you could do this in the Ninja pot if you prefer. Now my butter is melted. Pour that into a jug or a glass, whatever you've got that's easy. And you're going to probably find that you get a bit of a frothy top to it, like almost like a foam. And you can just spoon that off. So, just with my spoon, that kind of frothy top that you get. Just going to get rid of that. And what you will start to see happening is that the butter will divide. So you're going to get the like the milk solids, they're going to sink to the bottom, but it does take a little while, so you just got to allow it to cool and you will see that happen. And when your butter is looking clear, then we can then add it back into the saucepan with our cranberry sauce and melt that together. Hopefully you can see this, that on the bottom we've got the milk solids. I don't know how well that's showing on the camera. There's definitely milk solids on the bottom and then your sort of clarified butter on the top. So basically we want to pour in that top section of clear butter, leaving behind this white cloudy sort of milkiness at the bottom, and then we can mix that in with the cranberry. So I'm just melting in the cranberry sauce into the clarified butter that we've got, and once this is all melted together, that is going to make a beautiful topping. I left my butter and cranberry combination here to cool, so that sort of sat on the side for around 10 minutes, and now all we do is we just spoon this over the top. When this is going to go in the fridge, and we can leave this to set. So you can clearly see the 2 layers. So let's close that lid and let's get that in the fridge to fully set.